come to save the day.
The Mighty House crew is on the job. This is
Mighty House.
All right, we're back, and today we're going to talk Lutron switches and Caseta and Diva dimmers and all that fun stuff. And we'll go over real quick how to maybe utilize some of this stuff. But first, click on that subscribe button, dingle on the bell, and that way you get notified next time we post a new video. There you go. All right, so I was talking to the sales rep over here at Lutron. We use these products all the time. Lutron makes great outlets and switches. They're solid. You never have any callbacks with them, so I love using them. But the Caseta...
Shades and...
Yes, they have shades and everything. And we've got a video coming out shortly with the shades, too. That'll be coming out in the next month or so, because we're installing some of that stuff. There's a great program. Give us the Diva switch. The other one there.
First Diva.
There you go, Sonar. Okay, so you've probably seen these. Standard Diva dimmer from Lutron has a little slide bar on the side, and it's just a toggle or a regular Decora-styled switch.
Nice switch with the slide dimmer on the side.
Right. Standard, you see them everywhere, very common. So then Lutron came out with the Caseta system, and can you give us an overhead shot of this one there, Sonar? I don't know if you can see that very well. But they've got a lot of buttons to them, and so you've got your on and off, but then you have your two side dimmers here. And then in the Pico version, you have the same thing. So it's a little more buttony to dim it, and you got to hold it. It's a little more involved with utilizing these things. The Caseta stuff, though, is really nice because you can program this into a bridge that you hook into your modem, and now you can control all this stuff with an app on your phone. So now you can set scenes in your house and do a bunch of different stuff. So you've used this too, haven't you?
So when you're saying like fudging around with trying to get your dimmer to the right, level and all that.
Yep.
But you can do that. You can change the defaults by holding the top and bottom, and then you can change the default to say 50%. So when you come in, you hit the top, it's not going to go to 100%. It's going to go to 50%, which is with the lighting you were looking for. So you can program that way. You can program for the scenes, and then you can program for schedules.
Correct. Yeah.
So I've, in my house, I have them all over, and I absolutely love.
Yes.
When I built the house, I just did everything standard Decora switches.
Yep.
But as I grow each room, I've been adding more Lutron, and you just go add them right to your system.
Yep.
It's great. So now what do you got here? What's the new thing?
So this is your standard, and then you have these the Pico on this side. So you can put this, let's say you want to add a three-way switch, but you don't have the wiring there. This, you can just use some Velcro and just put it on the wall anywhere you want. You can leave it on the table. And now you've got this to turn on off and off your lights, and you just program it to work with this switch. So you can set.
They make table stands for them. They make wall cover plates that just screw right to the wall or stick right to the wall, so it looks like a light switch. And actually, if you have an existing four-way in your house, you only have to wire one of those switches, and you replace the other 3 or 4 with a Pico.
Yep.
And then you just program one of them.
Right.
It's pretty crazy how simple it is to do.
Right.
I did it, and I'm a carpenter.
There you go. So people were looking at this, and they were saying, well, I want my new Caseta dimmers. I don't want to have all those buttons and all that stuff. I want to have just a regular switch that looks like the regular Diva dimmer. So Lutron's now come out with
the Caseta Diva.
Caseta Lutron switch. It's the Diva version. You can see that. And I've got one right here. And it works the same way as a regular switch. It looks the same. Doesn't have all the buttons. It doesn't have the LED lights that go up and down. So a lot simpler to use. And now this will tie in to your existing system too. And these work for single pole, three-way, all those different options. Now, I have not tried. I don't believe you can pair these with a Pico switch, though. So that's something we need to look into. But it's a cleaner look. And so I'll be installing this one just to give it a try and see how it works. And
see how it makes your shades work.
Yes. Yes. So
what kind of cost are we looking at based on the old Caseta design and now the new Caseta with the Diva look?
So what are we looking at there, Sonar?
So you're looking at the original Lutron Diva dimmer.
Yep.
Is coming in at around $30.
Okay.
And this new one, the Caseta, is coming in at $70.
Okay, great. Did we get the pricing on this system here? So let's get a regular Caseta dimmer and see where we're at there. My guess is it's going to come in right around $40. So you've got to really hate this new design or this old design enough to really want to put this Diva dimmer in. So I'm not really sure if they're going to drop the price. Well, if they drop the price on this simpler look, this cleaner look to match what's in the regular Caseta line, I think they've got a winner. I'd buy them all day long.
How many houses, when you do your electrical trim, you being an electrician and all, how many houses do your buyers or clients are willing to pay for these screwless cover plates?
Honestly, we don't even offer it as an option. We just use the screwless. We already bid it that way. So
okay,
it's
because I can't stand them. I don't
really?
like them. They're too thick.
Yeah, they are thick.
They have the weird little gap on the sides because our outlets are typically done horizontal down here.
Right.
Or I'm sorry, most of them are actually vertical.
Correct.
Or some of them are done, but some of ours are horizontal because a lot of time we put them in the baseboard.
Okay.
Because we're running like 9 or 10 inch base. We put the outlets horizontal in the baseboard for a cleaner look. And I really don't like the screwless in a way because they're so thick and chunky.
Right. Yeah.
It's funny because just for that reason, though, the Caseta all comes with a screwless cover.
Yes, they do. And I'll see.
That Caseta wireless you have in your hand is actually $65.
But this kit.
But that comes with the Pico, though.
Yeah, the kit is $65.
So I'm getting a dimmer switch and the Pico for $65.
For $5 less than that switch.
Than this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this kit up. Maybe. I might need to get them. Oh, there we go. Somebody already cut it open. So there you go. So you can see right here, it has no screws in it. Can you get that, Sonar, or not?
It's too bright over the table.
It's too bright on it.
So, and then you can see the thickness here of that cover plate.
Because
it's a little
it
bit
has
thicker.
screws. They're just in the back plate, and then the cover snaps on, but I don't like the gap it creates.
Yeah, so then there you go. So now you can see it's got the 2 screws. You can screw that on there, and that screws on normally, and then your screwless cover plate just snaps on, and you're done.
Yeah.
So it's a nice, clean look, and we use them quite a bit. So especially if we're redoing an entire kitchen, a bathroom, something like that, we just use these, and we'll throw these in everywhere.
And like for us, I mean, the high end that we do, I mean, panelized lighting systems and stuff, we don't even use those switches anymore. We're using 6-button keypads.
Oh, okay.
And then they're programming the system for that so that I have no wall clutter. You know, when you're building large houses and you've got an open floor plan, you might need 5 switches, right? Everything that you can see. You know, you walk in a kitchen, you could have task lighting, pendant lights, kitchen light. You know, you start just naming this stuff off. You could have 5 switches.
Yep.
I never want to see more than 2 switches.
Yeah.
Anything more than that, you know, you start getting into 5, or I've seen it where you have 5 and 5. Mm-hmm. It looks like you just walked into the banquet room somewhere.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you made fun of me because you walked in my kitchen and goes, "Holy Christ, an electrician lives here." Because I had a bank of 6.
Got all these switches for free.
Because my family room, kitchen, eating area is all one big room, and I wanted to control all those lights in one spot. So, I mean, that's the way it goes.
And you can do that now with just doing a couple of keypads and programming them individually through a panelized lighting system or just with different receivers and stuff. I mean, it's pretty crazy how far they've come with the Caseta and stuff.
Yes.
You know, and we have the repeaters in case your house is big.
Yep.
The outlets actually work as repeaters. You know, so, or at least they used to.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was really crazy.
So Lutron is a bit more of the adult version of buying wireless light bulbs.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you're upgrading from wireless light bulbs and you need a full home system, this is the way to go.
It's a great product. Like Rich it's in his house. It's in my house. We install it a lot.
Yeah, I got full Lutron panelized lighting systems in houses I build, and then all the shades. And
Yes.
now in each of the bedrooms, there's a Pico sitting on a little desk stand on the dresser, and
Yep.
that controls all the shades. So there's no playing around with this stuff. You just
Yeah,
done.
and it works great. You can program it into your phone. I like the concept of this Diva dimmer that's
Caseta compatible.
Right. I'm disappointed in the price. I mean, that's just where it is. You should be able to get that for a little bit less. This doesn't have the same capabilities as this, so why is that so much? That's where I'm at. But if somebody really wants this look, they've got that option now. And we've had some clients pony up and say, no, that's what I want. And so it works. But with that, we'll say thanks to Caseta and Lutron for sending this Caseta stuff and letting us talk about it a little bit. And we both use it, so I think we know where we're coming from.
Very familiar with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So with that, we'll say keep it square and level.
Until next time.
All right. Until next time. And maybe we can
Until
turn the
next
lights off in here then with this too. I don't know.
You should turn some lights off. I'm feeling bright.
If only we had a dimmer.
Yeah, I know.
Is that what Diva? Is that the D in Diva?
Yeah.
Is dimmer?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll have to look that up. Acronyms.